Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Robert Sports Show. My name is Robert. Alright, NASCAR Xfinity Series, Andy's Frozen Custard 335 from Texas Motor Speedway. Race 1 of the round of 8. What a brawl we had. Holy snap, was that a good race. The Cup race and the Xfinity race I thought was good. We ended the round of 12 with Myatt Snyder, Riley Herbst, Jeremy Clements, and Jeb Burton all eliminated. We move on with 8 drivers. 3 races, we go down to 4 for 1 race. Right now, we have Brandon Jones at 8th minus 14, Harrison Burton in 7th minus 9, Justin Haley in 6th minus 2, Daniel Hemrick in 5th minus 1, Noah Gragson in 4th plus 1, Justin Allgaier in 3rd plus 5, Austin Cindric in 2nd plus 28, and then AJ Allmendinger, the Roval winner, in 1st plus 34. We have 2 mile-and-a-halves, Texas and Kansas, and then we have, the fun that Martinsville will bring. So this week and next week, you're going to hear a lot of the similar names. You're going to hear a lot of the similar picks based on what they've run in the mile-and-a-halves in 2021. Now, in the spring in Texas, we had Justin Allgaier finish 2nd, Noah Gragson 7th, Justin Haley 9th, Austin Cindric 3rd, AJ Allmendinger 6th, Daniel Hemrick 4th, Harrison Burton 30th, Brandon Jones 5th. Michael Annett was 10th, and he's actually one of the top mile-and-a-halves in 8 races. He's got 4 top 10s. So most of our playoff drivers were in the top 10. Harrison Burton was 30th. Right now, with Harrison Burton being minus 9, he does not need a 30th place, or him making it to Phoenix may be a dream only. If you look at these mile-and-a-halves, in the 10 intermediate tracks in 2021, there's been 10 races on these tracks. Justin Allgaier, best average finish at 8.4 with 2 wins, 5 top 2 finishes. Noah Gragson, 1 win, average 9.5 with 6 top 5s. Justin Haley's average 10th with 7 top 10s out of 10 races. Austin Cindric, 10.6 average with 6 top 5s. AJ Allmendinger, 11.7 average with a win and 5 top 10s. Daniel Hemrick, 12.3 average, 5 top 5s. Harrison Burton, 13.4 average with 6 top 10s. Brandon Jones, 14.2 with 7 top 10s. I added Ty Gibbs on here in 3 races. He has 1 win, average a top 10. And then Michael Annett, like I said earlier, 8 races, 8.6 average. Now, this week in the 54 car for Joe Gibbs will be John Hunter Nemechek. Let's see. John Hunter in a mile-and-a-half in a car that is a Tier 1 championship caliber car. I wonder what that means. My guess is that means he could possibly win this sucker. I'm looking now. He does have an Xfinity Series win. It was at Kansas. Okay. So in 2018, in the Xfinity Series, he drove for Chip Ganassi in the 42 Xfinity ride. He won at Kansas, finished 4th at Texas, 3rd at Homestead, 7th at Kentucky, 4th at Atlanta. Even in 2019, when he drove for GMS, he finished 5th at Texas, 8th at Kansas, you're just a mile-and-a-half, 8th at Vegas. So yeah, he's ran well in Tier 1 Xfinity rides on mile-and-a-halves. The 54 car is like 9 wins this year. He's in the 54 car. Now, if you look at the last 3 mile-and-a-half, so just Atlanta, Darlington, and Las Vegas. Noah Gragson, 2.3 average. Justin Allgaier, 5th. Justin Haley, 5.6. Austin Cindric, 5.6. Crunching those numbers, and then I also look back at 2020. Austin Cindric, 2.5 average finish with a win. Harrison Burton, 2.5 with a win. Michael Annette's name came up again, 5.5. Justin Haley, 7.5. And Brandon Brown, our Talladega winner, 7.5. So, putting all this together, come up with my picks for the Andes Frozen Custard 335. I do this occasionally. I know I don't necessarily like doing like picking drivers. I'm going to go with JR Motorsports. How can you go against Annette, Noah Gragson, Justin Allgaier? Colic Racing. How do you go against Colic Racing and their 3 drivers? And then John Nemechek. So, technically, that's 7 picks. 3, 3, and 1. Now, there's 39 starters. So if you go that way, I'm picking 17% of the field. When I do my NFL, CFL, and NCAA college football picks, it's 50-50. So I'm going with JR Motorsports, Colic Racing, and then John Nemechek are my picks to win. Now, in the Xfinity Series this year, I am 14-15. Just snap under 529. This is the 30th race. So yeah, I'm very happy with that. I'm content as can be with that. All right. Now, my 4 that I'm predicting to go to Phoenix is the same 4 that I predicted all year. AJ Allmendinger, Austin Cindric, Justin Allgaier, Justin Haley. All right. Well, thank you for watching the Robert Sports Show and the NASCAR Xfinity Series preview at Texas. Make sure you stay tuned to Robert Sports Show for the Cup Series preview, along with NFL, CFL, and NCAA college football. Again, picks to win: JR Motorsports, Colic Racing, and John Nemechek. Don't just have a great day. Have a spiffy day. Robert Sports Show, your YouTube leader in sports show content.